Across to Aditi Nayar, who joins us, and Somdata Singh, founder and CEO of Assiduous. Aditi, can you hear me? There you are. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. What are your comments? We're getting divergent numbers this morning. Numbers to be optimistic about, numbers to be optimistic about in the long term. The ones that we have to be optimistic about are rising GST collections, another record being set, and the optimistic numbers, well, are the softening gold and silver prices. Should we go in, should we not? All of that, of course, that's the macro picture. But I just want to ask you, we're all talking in a global scenario where things are very unpredictable. Day, hours, things can change. How should the FM now approach this budget in this changing, broken world, so to speak?
Thank you. And I think that's a really important question. I mean, we just keep talking about uncertainty and volatility day in and day out, and that's really the situation that we're in globally. There is more and more uncertainty that keeps coming our way. And I think in this situation, the budget and all of economic policy really needs to hunker down and sort of focus on the domestic resilience that is already there and build on strengthening that. Now, going back to the budget nuts and bolts, I think, everything that we've been talking about, the reform push on one side and then coming back to the basics, revenues and expenditures on the other side. As an economist, I lean towards, the budget really being a statement of revenues and expenses. And the bottom line, that is really what I'm looking for as an economist. What are we working backwards from? We have a debt to GDP ratio that we are targeting over the next 4 or 5 years. Moving back from that, what is the debt to GDP ratio that the budget is going to pencil in today? What is the fiscal deficit to GDP ratio that is consistent with that? And then, in the current environment, what are the kind of revenues that we can target with the kind of expectations there are on some rationalization, some simplification, etc.? And what do we really have left for expenditure? How are we going to prioritize that? So that's what I'm really looking for from the budget. If we get some reform announcements today, great. If we get them not today but over the course of the year, I'll still be happy.
Can there be an if and but? That's the